Hello guys, I'm back. And you're probably wondering, why is he wearing a Christmas jumper? Well, like I said before, Christmas came late for me and I got some cool wrestling related gear and some mystery boxes. But I wonder, what boxes did I get? What mysteries did I get? So what we all want to find out is,
What do we got over here?
well, now that we've found out what potential crates we have, let's find out what's actually inside these crates. So let's get to it. So we're in here. Here it is. So great. And we have, what do we have in here? We have a I love breast scraps wristband. See that there? Show you guys properly. I love British graps, British wrestling graps. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Just a little wristband there. An El Santo claws lapel pin. And for those who don't know who El Santo is, he's considered one of the three biggest Mexican luchadors of all time, along with Silver King and Alberto El Patron's uncle, Mil Mascaras. Right, so a cool little lapel pin. Seem to have a t-shirt here. Let's see. Nice little t-shirt. Alright. That's a GTA themed t-shirt. Looks of it. And it's a Botchamania shirt. Styled in GTA. Styled after the GTA games. Which is pretty cool. Right. We also have what it seems to be a card that allows you to stream Riptide Wrestling, which is a local indie promotion up in Brighton, which is not too far from me. I think it's about an hour drive on a good day outside London, but it's not too far. One can just get a train or something. But yeah, this is like a access to go and watch their Point Break show on demand. So, and it seems they have, and on the picture they have you've got, it seems like it's this particular show had Matt Riddle, Jimmy Havoc, and Keith Lee. Ooh, this is a real good one. An NXT DVD of NXT's greatest matches. And there's been a few good ones. There's been some doozies. So yeah, this is gonna be cool. I'm gonna check this out. An umbrella. We'll come back to this later. So, and an official calendar, an official 2018 Wrestle Crate calendar designed by Beyond Gorilla. And it's yeah, Beyond Gorilla, Beyond Gorilla. So that's cool. Oh, and it's on the back of it. I should add. It's got a picture of Pentagon Dark. Yeah, right here, picture of Pentagon Dark, and a couple of wrestlers who wrestled in a list of names. The umbrella. The umbrella. It's not just any umbrella. It's a Marty Skull umbrella. So look right here. See right there, Marty. Oh, Marty Skull. There you go. Marty Skull. Oh, we're not done. Oh no. You've got another box to open. Another one. Do we have in here? We have a Finn Balor pop vinyl. Yes, a Finn Balor pop vinyl. Pretty cool. This will make a nice decoration. Or I may decide to just use this in a giveaway. We'll see. What else we got in here? We have a Steve Weiser cup. And it's a nice little Steve Weiser cup. It says there, Steve Weiser, best served with a star. What else do we have in here? We have a PCW wrestling DVD, Fright Night, which features on a PCW match between Aston Reeds, I probably pronounced that wrong, and Tyson T-Bone, I believe, and Veda Scott and Lauren versus Nightshade and Lucy Cole in a tag team match. And the special referee is Viper, or Piper Niven, as you guys probably know her from the Mae Young Classic. And we've got an 8-man tag team match between BT, Justice, Dave Birch. I think that might be Danny Burch from NXT. Sheik El Salam, Tel Benham versus Danny Hope, Joey Hayes, Martin Kirby from What Culture Wrestling, or Defiant Wrestling as they're now known, and Matt Brooks. And another match, tag team match between Lionheart, Shaw Samuels versus Jake Long, and Philip Michael. And a couple of singles matches to follow that. Chris Ridgway versus Dean Allmark. Ashton. You know what? I'll be sure to leave a list of the matches, and I'll show you. I'll briefly put up the list of matches on the screen now, so you guys can see what matches feature on the DVD, and I'll leave them in the description as well. What else do we got? Also have a t-shirt. What kind of t-shirt do we got? What do we have here? It's seems like a Kenta Kobashi style t-shirt. I know that I say that because it's a picture of somebody executing the Burning Hammer, which of course is Kenta Kobashi's finishing move that nobody has ever kicked out of. Nobody has ever kicked out of Kenta Kobashi's Burning Hammer, which is pretty cool. So what else do we have? It's a card for Powerbomb TV, which is basically another on-demand streaming service. So it's a code to have 30 days free access to it. So if you guys want to get a little bit extra dose of indie wrestling, which is pretty cool. And we have a pin, another lapel pin. And it's Moose. Yeah. And finally, Nope, not finally. I take it back. So, 2 more things to go. We have a signed picture of Chris Brooks and Kid Lycos, and it was taken at the Alexandra Palace, which is here in North London, or Northwest London, should I say. That's pretty cool. And last but not least, we have the first edition of the Wrestle Talk magazine. One of the cool funny things in here, because I've had a little peek in there, is Twitter Wars. There's this little feature on Twitter Wars right here, which features some of the best meme tweets from wrestlers, and wrestlers going back and forth with each other on Twitter. Maybe later today I'll probably read through some of these. Oh, and as you can see, it's got a picture of Himuro Takahashi. But one other thing I also liked about this magazine is it features an article on British wrestling before the Progresses and the ICWs, because a lot of people don't know that British wrestling was booming long before them. You see, Corey Graves always mentions how he knew Neville before he came to the WWE. And part of that is that he wrestled here in the UK back when we had Johnny Storm and Jody Flesh and Danny Williams and Neville and Sheamus over in wrestling for Irish Whip and Irish Pro Wrestling, as did Wade Barrett, as did Drew McIntyre, who also wrestled in 1PW with Neville and Corey Graves. He was then known as Sterling James Keenan. In fact, that's where AJ Styles wrestled Neville for the first time. And then we had this promotion at the time, was probably in 2005, we had this promotion called FWA, which is where Rockstar Spud and Paul Burchill, if you remember him, the Pirate, he was trained there. Him and Spud were trained there. And also CM Punk, Samoa Joe, and AJ Styles all wrestled matches on their first show. And so, unfortunately, I won't be able to show you my wrestle career. But we still have some loot wear. 2 pieces of loot wear, in fact. So, here we go. Loot wear. Loot wear right here. We have, looks like some sort of jumper, looks of it. A jumper, what is it? Oh no, it's a scarf. It is a Voltron scarf. Cool. And I wanted to buy a scarf, ironically enough, and I actually need one. It's a Voltron scarf. Pretty cool. It's just a thing here, but there is a nice little cool design on this side of the. Let me just show it off so you guys can see that. Yeah, this is a little cool design from Voltron. Pretty cool. And I have one more. Actually, I have 3, so but I'm going to save. Actually, it turns out I have 3 loot wears, but I'm going to show that one off a little bit later. Maybe when I get my wrestle crate for this month and my slam crate, I'll show you that. But I do have another piece of loot wear to show you guys again. See what we've got here. Alright, and we have you've got to be kidding me. It turns out it's a matching Voltron scarf and a hoodie, matching another Voltron scarf and a matching woolly hat to go with it. So I won't have to spend money on a woolly hat and a scarf, which is pretty cool. But you know what? What the heck? Let's open the third one. I mean, that was kind of somewhat disappointing. I do like the scarf and the hat, but it was disappointing to find that I essentially got two items that are essentially the exact same thing. So let's open my third. What did we get here? Seems like a 10% off discount. Some sort of I don't know who cares about that. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. They literally sent me. Oh no. Wait. You're joking. They sent me a third. They sent me a third Voltron scarf and matching woolly hat, beanie. They sent me 3 of the same items. 3 of the exact same items and scarves. So that's it, guys. That was pretty much what I have to show you. But be sure to look out again. This is not a departure. I'll say this again. It's not a departure from me making top move videos. For anybody who's watching this and thinking, where's the top move videos? I'm still going to be doing those. All right, guys. Peace.
This shit is not random. Okay, it's my world and I do what I like to.